Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joseph and it's great to have you here today. Today I'm going to take just a minute to talk to you about what you can do if you get stuck on a project or something that you're working on and how to get around that. Let's get to it. Okay, so when I talk about getting stuck on something, I mean it literally. You are going along, chugging along, working on that thing that you just have to have done, and then you hit a wall and your brain says stop, I can't think anymore. So what do? Now me personally, I get stuck quite often with things. Sometimes it's just because I'm just not sure what to do with it, or my brain just stops generating ideas. Now this in itself is kind of a bad thing, especially when you're on the cusp of wanting to finish something, or you even have a deadline that you've got to meet. How do you get around that? Now, first off, something that I personally like to do is I like to shift gears. In the case of what I was working on previous to this video is me shifting gears. I'm literally changing my attention, taking what idea I just had from something that's totally unrelated, and I shifted it to the idea of this video of how to get unstuck. And voila, video. Amazing, right? Now with that in mind, not everybody has the luxury of having some other project that they're working on that they can shift attention to. This in and of itself is not necessarily a bad thing, but something that is a good idea to have in mind is that try to have multiple things going on. Don't overload yourself, but try to have multiple things that you're working on, whether it's a hobby or a project for work or things that you just have to do around house. Multiple things are always going to happen anyways, but try to keep those subconsciously in your mind so that you can pull from them from time to time when you get stuck on something that you just have to have done or are trying really hard to work on. Your brain will thank you at some point. Now let's say you don't have something else that you can fall back on. Say you're one of those people that life is great, you have bare minimum things that you have to do, and you don't want to come up with something. Well, what are you going to do if you're stuck? You either power through it or you're just out of luck. Powering through it's not always the answer, because usually if your brain's stopped and stuck, there's a reason. Your brain has run out of ideas. Best thing to do is find a new outlet for generating the ideas. Reading a book, looking things up online, trying to relate what you're trying to do with something else that you know or something else that's out there. If you're trying to, let's say, make a YouTube video, for instance, and you know there's a bunch of people that create content that's along similar lines as you, go look and see what they're doing. Take an idea not from what they're doing, but from what you're doing, and try to craft your own unique idea. You can take some basic pointers of what they're doing and how well they're doing it, but your idea should be created from your own mind. You shouldn't be plagiarizing their work. You should be creating from your own thoughts and ideas. It's not to say that ideas themselves are wholly unique. Everybody doesn't have a unique idea all the time. A lot of times, unique ideas, new ideas, come from changing slightly an old idea to make a new idea out of it. Just the way ideas work. Now, if you followed me so far, you're probably going to be thinking, well, if I have a bunch of different things to work on, I'm better off, it sounds like. And yes, that's true. But you do want to avoid overload. The more things you have on your plate, the better off you are. Something else that's a good idea is to stay organized with the ideas. If you can mentally organize them, that's great. If you're not so good at it, write everything down. Make yourself a list of things to do. That way, when you have an idea that you're stuck on and you're running out of potential thoughts with it, you can go back to a list, you can switch subjects to whatever is next on the list, or you can skip a few things. You have a list, you have things that you're always going to be doing, you're going to be staying busy. By staying busy, you'll eventually generate ideas again. Sometimes inspiration just hits you out of the blue like a lightning bolt. And if you're paying attention comment lightning bolt in the comment section down below. I'm curious. So if you're still stuck for ideas on how to get unstuck, try talking to a friend. You don't even have to talk about what you're working on. Just talk to them, see what they come up with. Maybe they're just randomly doing something and that might inspire you. It might actually just shift your gears. You might decide, hey, I want to go out for a walk or whatever. Do that. Go out with your friends. Go hang out. Just get away from what you're working on for a minute. That is usually the best option, is to get away from it. And if you can't get away from it, if you're on a time crunch, pull people in to help you. More eyes, more ears, more people thinking about something is better than you being stuck. Okay, so with all that said, I hope that something in this video has maybe helped anybody that's currently stuck with an idea that they can't get past, to help them get past that idea. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you do like it, please subscribe. Ring the notification bell for notifications on when my next video comes out. I tend to upload them once a week, every Tuesday. Again, thanks for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Still stuck? Not sure what to do? Well, I'm sorry, you're out of luck. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. If you're paying attention,